ਘਰ ਇੱਕ ਐਸੀ ਥਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹਰ ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀ ਨਿੱਜੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੇ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਪਲ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਹੈ। ਉਹ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰਿਆ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਤੀਤ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਜੇ ਹੋਏ ਘਰ 'ਚ ਬਦਲਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ। ਨਵੇਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਰੇਮਿੰਗ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਨਿਸ਼ਿੰਗ ਤੱਕ, ਡ੍ਰੇਪਰੀ, ਪੇਂਟਿੰਗਸ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਡੈਕੋਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਅਸੈਸਰੀਜ਼ ਤੱਕ, ਤੁਸੀਂ SK ਹੋਮ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸੁਪਨਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਹਕੀਕਤ 'ਚ ਬਦਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਕੰਟੈਕਟ ਕਰੋ ਸੰਦੀਪ ਕੌਰ 6048259295।
ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਿ HIV ਦੀ ਬਿਮਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਗੰਭੀਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਕਾਸ਼ਨਸ ਲੈਣੀਆਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਬ੍ਰੈਡ ਮੈਥਿਊਜ਼ ਨਾਲ, ਇੱਕ ਐਕਸਪਰਟ ਨੇ ਚਾਈਨੀਜ਼ ਮੈਡੀਸਨ ਵਿੱਚ। ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਕਿ ਰੇਸ਼ੀ ਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਹਰਬ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਝ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
Thank you.
Dr. Brad, a little bit about yourself. Since how long you have been practicing this in this particular field?
Well, I'm a doctor of traditional Chinese medicine. I've been practicing for 12 years now.
Okay.
I practice in North Vancouver, and my special area of interest is sports medicine,
Right.
Athletic enhancement, that sort of thing.
Okay. When we talk about this particular herb, we talked before the break in Punjabi with a public health nurse about communicable diseases and especially HIV. So is there any research which shows that these kind of things can be helpful there also?
Well, reishi is a potent adaptogenic herb. It has effects on the immune system to stimulate immune response.
Right.
It has shown effect in viral infections and has shown positive influence on HIV and AIDS. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, what is this Japanese red reishi?
Well, red reishi is an herb that has been used for thousands of years in traditional Chinese medicine. We call it lingzhi in Chinese medicine. The English name is Ganoderma lucidum.
Okay.
The herb has also been various nicknames: the plant of immortality, the mushroom of immortality,
Okay.
And it has very potent effects to enhance health, benefit the immune system, improve energy. It's a potent adaptogen.
Okay. Adaptogen. What is an adaptogen?
Well, an adaptogen, that phrase was coined by a Russian scientist in the 50s, and it describes a substance that has an ability to regulate the physiological activity in the body and help the body deal with the effects of stress, regardless of the pathological direction. So, let's use an example. Two people affected by stress, as we know, can respond in different ways, right? One person may be really tired, exhausted, sleeping all the time, have no energy. Another person may be really worked up, anxious, irritable, even have difficulty sleeping. So both those individuals could take red reishi, and the person who is sort of lethargic and tired will get a boost of energy. The person who's having trouble sleeping and is anxious and irritable will feel more relaxed. So it's an adaptogenic in that it moderates the physiological activity.
Okay. And like you said initially that it's a mushroom. Is it a mushroom that which grows in those particular areas of Japan, or is it can be grown anywhere?
Well, this mushroom itself, which is right here, is the actual mushroom. This is the mushroom itself. Classically, it grew in the forests in China and Japan, and was really rare and valuable. It was considered reserved for the emperor or royalty.
Okay.
In the 1970s, Japanese researchers began to develop ways to grow it commercially in a greenhouse-controlled environment, so that it's propagated out of wood logs for the most part.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the health benefits. Like you said about immunity, it helps you in increasing your immunity. What other benefits can be taken from this?
So in addition to the immune benefits of it, which is great for this time of year, cold and flu season is upon us. It's a good time to be taking something like this. It helps increase energy and stamina, so good for athletes and sports, people who are into sports. It's shown effect for hypertension, as I said, for HIV and AIDS, for high cholesterol, for irregular heartbeats, for problems with blood thickening, so platelet coagulation, that sort of thing. It's a good immune stimulator. It is good for chronic inflammation. I have my mom taking red reishi for her osteoarthritis, right? And it's really helpful for that. And not as damaging on the stomach as, say, ibuprofen, Advil, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Any side effects of this?
There are no reported side effects in classical literature. any substance that you put in the body has a chance that there could be a side effect.
Right.
They're very rare with this particular herb, which is considered a superior herb in Chinese medicine.
Okay.
Certain side effects that have been experienced by some of my patients and others would be things like nausea or dizziness, skin rashes, that sort of thing, which are usually a detoxification response in the initial stages. So I usually recommend an antioxidant like vitamin C or something, which helps to curb that side effect. Yeah.
So now with this big mushroom which you have brought now, you know, many people don't like mushrooms. So how can a common person take these then?
Yeah, this is not something that we can eat. We don't cook this on the barbecue and serve it to our friends for dinner.
Right.
It's got a really hard external shell on it. This is called chitin. And chitin needs to be broken down by boiling it in hot water. So hot water extracts are the way that classic Chinese medicine was taken, boiled for several hours and then drunk as an herbal tea.
Right.
Nowadays, thanks to the Japanese researchers and cultivators, we have commercially available products that are usually in capsule form. So you take 1 or 2 capsules a day.
Right.
And they're not all created equally. Some are really high quality and some are not as good.
So how can you make it sure that what you are taking is of good quality? And because for a common person, he or she doesn't know. They're just going to, you know, listen to somebody, some professional, and go into the market and buy it.
Absolutely true. I suggest that the Japanese versions are the best out there. So you can look for the Japanese Reishi Association logo on the packaging. You should look for a dark powder in the capsule. The darker the better.
Right.
They should be a hot water extract. They should be red or brown in color and very bitter tasting.
Okay, and any particular you know, restrictions that who should take it and who shouldn't take it?
Well, because it does have certain blood thinning effects, I usually caution it in people that might be taking blood thinning medications, Ramipril or warfarin or that sort of thing. As a general rule, these so-called superior herbs can be well tolerated by most for long periods of time, but I always suggest that it's best to seek the advice of a health practitioner before starting any nutritional supplement.
Doctor, thank you very much for your time. Really, it was nice knowing about a particular herb which can help you in your fighting various diseases.
My pleasure. Thanks very much.
Thanks. So आज जिस विषय ते ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਜੈਪਨੀਜ਼ ਰੈੱਡ ਰੇਸ਼ੀ ਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹਰਬ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਇਹਦੇ ਬੜੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਇਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬੈਟਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਲਾਵਾ ਹੋਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੂਝ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਾਤਾ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਰਦਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੋੜਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਇਹ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਉਸਦੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟ ਮਿਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਮਰਸ਼ੀਅਲ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਕਾਫੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਲੈਵਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੇਸ਼ੀ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਗਰੋ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ